Hey guys, what is up? And in this video we'll talk about the Realme 2 Pro, which recently got launched in India, and this is one of the amazing smartphone for this price category. And this is the next version of Realme 2 Pro, and guys, this definitely looks amazing. And it is actually amazing. It has a USB-C 3.5mm jack, speakers at the bottom, and on the left you can see that there are buttons and SIM slot. On the back you can see dual cameras and the fingerprint sensors and LED light and a new glossy glass. On the front there is a Dewdrop screen with a more space on the status bar, and which is definitely a great thing that they have done. And guys, the phone has a 6.3-inch display, which is definitely great. And the phone also has a ColorOS version 5.2, which runs on Android 8.1 if you are concerned about the Android version. And I personally do not like this kind of skin. I was actually expecting the Android 1 version on this smartphone, and I would love to see if Realme can do something about this stuff, that they can push Android 1 later on, which gonna make the phone more cooler and more amazing. But let's talk about the ColorOS. If you are an Oppo user, then you might know that ColorOS is how it looks like, how it actually is, how the features are. But the camera from the ColorOS is one of a great thing that I would love to see in all of other smartphones. This actually has inbuilt beautify modes, inbuilt AI and etc stuff, which are definitely great. The rear camera is of 16 megapixel, which is doing an amazing job. In the screen you can see you can change your viewfinder to full screen if you want to, but it'll decompress the pixels, and you all know about that stuff. There are a couple of other features too on the camera. If you are more concerned about the camera, let me tell you, I would love to give this camera as 8. And this also has a 4K recording, but I am not saying that 4K recording is somewhere required, if you know what I mean, that nobody actually cares. I don't know why people are more into 4K, but 1080p is also great. We'll talk about that later. But the display right now just looks amazing. The display on the smartphone is full HD plus display. On the back there are 16 plus 2 megapixel cameras. The back is made up of glass, and there is a Realme logo at the bottom of the phone. This phone supports dual standby with an extra SD card, which is an amazing thing that we are seeing in Realme. Realme has pushed so many things, and there are so many people who are actually waiting for this one just because it actually supports Snapdragon 660 processor under the hood. It also has 4GB, 6GB, 8GB RAM, which also goes up to 128GB of internal memory. It also has some of the ColorOS features and bunch of other things that you can explore too if you know about the Oppo or ColorOS. And I won't say much about the OS. Well, I didn't like the operating system on the smartphone, but I did like the camera, I did like the design, I did like the how the build quality is there in this price segment. And मैं जरूर ये चीज बोलूंगा कि जो भी लोग एक मिड रेंज का स्मार्टफोन लेना पसंद करेंगे या फिर लेना चाहते हैं, तो एक बार को इसको कंसिडर जरूर करो. Go out on the stores if you can see this smartphone on offline stores, but right now you can get this smartphone on October 11th. You can register for this one. Let's talk about the performance on the smartphone. Well, it has an underclocked CPU that is, I think, 2.0 GHz, but so far so good. It is better than Snapdragon 636. For a while I would say that gaming performance was great. I didn't find any hiccups or any lags. The gaming performance was so good, and I was happy with the phone. Like, in this price segment you are getting a Dewdrop screen, a good gaming, a good battery, a slightly good operating system, but a good camera too. So for mid-range smartphone owners, if you are looking forward to get something new, then you can definitely go out, check this one. And I don't know if you want to buy this one or not, but definitely with the specs, it's a great deal. It's a great smartphone. Thank you so much guys for watching this one, and I'll see you in my next one. Till then, do not forget to share the video with your friends, and अगर आपको अच्छी लगी है तो लाइक करो, कमेंट करो, और पीस.